ಸರ್ ಸರ್ ಅನ್ಮ್ಯೂಟ್ ಮಾಡಿ ಸರ್.
ಓಕೆ, ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆಯಪ್ಪ?
ಕೇಳಿಸ್ತಾ ಇದೆ ಸರ್. ಸರ್ ಯಾರು ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಇವತ್ತು, ಸೊ
we can start.
ಸ್ಟಾರ್ಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಆಮೇಲೆ 5 minutes ವೇಟ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ. ಆಮೇಲೆ ಯಾರು ಜಾಯಿನ್ ಆಗಿಲ್ಲ ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಕ್ಲೋಸ್ ಮಾಡೋಣ ಸರ್.
ಸರಿನಪ್ಪ, ಓಕೆ.
ಓಕೆ, ಥ್ಯಾಂಕ್ ಯು.
Anybody? We will see somebody not yet joined.
No, we can
So
start.
shall I start?
Yeah, yes.
Hello, welcome students. In case some of you are online or even otherwise, I'm happy that we were able to consolidate all the thing and make it a course. I am Chalapati Rao. I started my career in a defense production establishment. Worked there for 10 years. Then after that, I went into management. Then came and joined back ISA since 83. And I was fortunate to have some very good colleagues who are trained by Swiss people. And Mr. Singh also has a very interesting thing. He also, worked in several industries, including HMT and all. Finally, I think 3 years before me, he joined the same department. And with the help of Swiss collaboration, we have built up huge facilities. And he was one of the people who was the person in charge of fabrication. And around 15 years back, we decided that we should get into computer-aided design and drafting and all that. So early on, we had very good 2D drafting thing, like the old AutoCAD release 12. So we were teaching everybody in release 12, and slowly it progressed, and we went into 3D modeling, not in analytical sense, but how to make 3D models. So at that point, Mr. Singh was good enough, and he interacted with the concerned authorities and installed very good 3D printing machines. So anybody who takes our course directly from ISC, they have access to all these things. But now, several of you people who do not have access to such facilities, this NPTEL was started. So you can watch our videos, and in case you want a certificate, if you make the necessary payment, you will get the certificate. You can take the examination, and many things on NPTEL are available to you. And most urban centers, like of course Bangalore and Chennai and all are slightly different. Most urban centers where their engineering colleges and all are available, the 3D printing facility, then way to take courses in various types of graphics, all of it is available. So it then, in case you upload a file, people can make a product easily. So one of that instances is saying, instead of going full scale to that, even if you have any Illustrator program, for example, most of you have MS Word, or if you have even other thing, if you want to make a model, you can make something there, print it on a colored printer, which is easily available, and then try to make a model and feel how the final model is going to help. Now, is it the same as designing electronics? No. Designing electronics, we have more than around 150 to 200 courses are there, including based on IoT, including PCB layout. In this department itself, we have 5 courses on how to design PCBs and all that. Our particular one, there are 2 important courses. One is how to make a full enclosure. Another is how to make a simple prototype with your amazing resources. So I'm here, and Mr. Singh will take on all the practical issues, and then I will see how I can help you with the things. Please start.
Nobody has joined.
We'll wait.
We'll wait for-
Similarly, and today I think that examination also maybe there.
I thought that Friday afternoon is
It's
better,
very convenient.
convenient time for students. That's what I
Finish
was
everything.
thinking. Okay. We'll wait for 2 minutes. If no question arises, we'll stop at this, and then after that they can post questions in their forum that we are ready of answering. Mute buttons.
It's not muted.
I know, but mute button. Mute button. Mute button, sir.
Is
Just,
it mute mode?
no, it's not in mute mode. We can mute it. Till
No problem. I just wanted to tell them, as things have progressed, you'll notice, say, for example, I have a very complicated, what do you call this, smartwatch. So the smartwatch, the case, then the presentation, all that, no, it can easily be done here. In fact, if you work in any engineering college, or if you are in any, what do you call, so many of the other places now, making this case is not a big problem. You can use any 3D solid modeler, send the file to a manufacturer, he will make the case and give you to start with. Now, similarly, we have this phone, the very good, what the so-called Apple phone. Same thing in here also. Even this Apple phone also, it's very easy for you now at this stage to make such phones. Now, the second point is the hardware. And then third point is all the apps and the OS that is developed. That is not part of this course. However, if somebody says we want to fix antennas, it's very nice to know that there are 7 antennas, or it's called radios. There are 7 radios built into this. That is how we are able to communicate, and this is able to communicate with this. And in case I have any problem, it's communicating to a, in case of emergency, call number. So these, the advance of electronics has gone parallelly. One is this part, how to make the various wearables. Now wearables are hot in this. Another is the operating system. Next, third is all the apps. So anything which is suitable for to make it as a wearable, or make it as a desktop, or make it as a simple carry-on device, or even this card, it tracks me inside our what do you call, inside our campus. As I enter the thing, it is registered saying inside the campus. Until I go away, it knows that I'm here somewhere or the other. So these, in a way, you are the people who will take it forward now. You can build on the existing electronics, and if you are a person who is involved in product design, you will appreciate that so many people have worked hard and built things to this level. Okay, so thank you. Please say something.
We'll wait for another 2 minutes. If any question arises, we'll answer them. Otherwise, they can put it in the forum. Anyhow, we are answering them. Now, one more thing that students were asking me, sir, one question is 1 point, 1 point or 1 mark, or 1 mark is equal to 10 points. Don't worry about all those points and marks. Just go through the course, learn them, automatically you'll get through. Okay. And there was one more question about the payment you have made for the registration, and then they have not yet sent the hall ticket. You will get it. You needn't have to be worried. They meticulously do it. You'll get it. Okay.
He has contacted the concerned that administration persons. They said, don't worry, there may be a delay. Anyway, thanks for pointing it out, and they will follow it up. Don't worry about it. And one or two other questions people have asked, which is the academic part, I will help you saying, like many other courses which you have done in your various, academic pursuits, starting from 10th class, then 11th, 12th, then 4 years of BE, or in case you have taken any entrance exam for MTech and all that. Knowing a method of working will not guarantee you the answer for anything. Similarly, there are no, as they called, canned answers for every situation. Otherwise, there won't be any more development. Long ago, whatever has to be said has been worked for some 20, 30 years back. But I have given you 4 examples of, especially the smartwatch. The smartwatch has so many sensors here. There one more sensor, if you touch here, it will show me whether I have a heart murmur. Around 40 or 50 years back, when we had a problem, we had to fix an appointment with the doctor and get into a very complicated thing. And in the end, they will say, no, you should ask the doctor. And the doctor will say everything, saying, at this age, you are having some problems in your hormones and those things. So at 19, 20 years, you don't need to worry about it. You concentrate on your studies, everything will be all right. Now, instead of that, they're able to tell you at very advanced stage, specifically what could be my problem. All this, again, parallel it has done. One part is the people who want to design the products, they have been thinking ahead about it, saying, how do we design the products? And what are the features required? Slightly it overlaps marketing and salesmanship, and also industrial design. Now, the other technical people are working, saying, if this is required, if this variable is required or something and all that, how do we do it? They'll pose the question to the technical people. And the technical people are coming out with various answers. And like so many of these products, the full success of a product, we cannot guarantee. 1 in 10 definitely works very, very well. 1 or 2 in 10 will fail, and people will withdraw it very fast. Some will take a little delay in it. Best example I'll tell you is the huge database they've created for Aadhaar cards. And that is okay, limited success, little bit of politicization and all. On the other side, we have the micro payment, United Payment interface. That UPI is so good, so many people all over the world are asking, can we implement these UPI features for our country? So I'm very happy that nearly 20 or 30 people at a higher level are accepted all these UPI payment systems and unified gateway concepts, and everything is fine. Not long ago, I had been to several countries abroad. I think in 85 or so I have gone. It is ridiculous to see the number of cards people have to this thing, and how to go to the bank. Everything was very, very confusing for young people like us. But right now in India, you don't need to worry. You just need probably 1 card from a good bank and 1 app based on that card, and your mobile phone or everything, and then all your payments are done without any problems. Earlier there was a small problem. When I had to convert 50 lakh rupees to dollars and cents, the authorization took time, but actually the money got deposited in their account within half an hour. I'm also surprised. I'm sitting here and some education fee has been paid somewhere in the USA in 2 banks within half an hour. So if you see both levels, the way technology has gone on the software side, and then the way technology is used for making these things. Now, if you want to make a case for it, we have 3 CNC machines on our premises. We can take acrylic and mill it if we want. If we can take polycarbonate, we can mill. Otherwise, we have laser, flat laser things are there. We can cut and make it. And the first prototype, to see how it is, we have it in our hand in no time at all. And you can now take this design and then go and talk to your technical people. But the tool maker will understand what it is you are doing. And then some of the things we have asked, he will say, well, it is okay at this stage. It's not economical to produce things like this. And the technical persons will say, everything is fine, but you have, without thinking, copied some patented features in the GUI like that. Then very easy for us to what do you call do it. So why I brought this particular thing is when you take a laser print and then put it on a piece and show, now your user interface is very, very clear. The latest Apple have decided not to give any 3.5 mm jack for the headphone. And there's only one jack, even this power thing, no, is redundant. Now I don't use it because I have a charger. I keep it on the charger and this directly connects to my hearing aids, and I'm very, very happy. I don't use any of these things at all. So you see, there's both now a part of that is the hardware has improved tremendously. And the OS, which core is, being improved. Though on the top it says it is some 11, iPhone 11, iOS 16 point, I think 01 is already running on this, which has most of the receptive. Only thing is that cameras cannot handle the depth, but accelerometer is able to handle the depth. And all these things and all that, you as a product designer, you can now think 2-3 steps ahead, saying, already some people are talking about this. So it's a matter of time before it comes like that. So in a way, I'm happy that almost, more than 800 people have registered and they're going through these things. Now, second important question is, do you have any specific problems in view of the large quantity and in view of this thing? We cannot handle any of your individual queries. My suggestion is continue in that group and talk to other people. You understand, no? So even same thing in our college, or same thing if our students join a big institute, this is supposed to be what I call India's #1 research institute. What the teacher says, only a small part they will understand. But after that, with the peer interaction, they're able to understand everything fully. By the time they come to the next class, they're fully up to date, and you'll remember your peers all your life. So please maintain your contacts with your other groups, and in fact at NPTEL also, and you can always get back and look for authentic things. Anything, any YouTube or anything recorded by a company which sells that. Say, for example, there are CNC bending tools. So if you go to that CNC bending, the company, it will show you how these things are made. Similarly, there are CNC punching machines. It will show you those things. Then there are any number of die sinking machines.
Blanking.
And similarly, you have 2-3 important software, but we all are familiar with SolidWorks and Solid Edge. One is Siemens, another is the Dassault, the systems of France. These are all evolved into such a high level. What we have here, we cannot, it is not correct for us to put it on the web because we have no permission to put it on the web. They follow what is called the 3-strike thing. If 2 times they will warn us, 3rd time they will ban the whole thing. Okay, so you now try to make use of the softwares and see what best you can do.
Yes. Okay, yeah. I think no more questions. Nobody will say bye. All the best for your exams. We'll meet you some other time. Okay. Thank you.
Thank you, sir.